I don't even know what to do with my channel. I am really not used to this. This is so weird to do, by the way. I don't know why, but I feel like somebody somewhere is somehow staring at me and just looking at me like I'm an idiot or something. I'm literally using my phone to record my voice, so I don't need the camera to be close to me, so I can do some pretty cool shots while I talk about my existential anxieties. Yay. I'm always so conscious about what others think of me, and rationally I know that people probably don't care about what I'm doing. They have enough shit going on in their own life as it is, but for some reason I still can't get over myself, and because of that constant level of stress, my brain's kind of just like, I'm a head out, I don't want to be here anymore. And now I feel the least attached to life than I've ever felt. I rely on other people's compliments to pretty much judge my self-worth. If anyone sees me in a bad light, like, I feel like I have to fix something about myself constantly. At one point I was pretty excited about making music videos, but I don't know, when I do one thing for long enough, I kind of just get bored of it. Like, I feel like I constantly need to adapt, otherwise I just don't feel like I'm getting anywhere. Every day I keep looking for some sort of inspiration, some sort of thing that will just get me obsessed again. There's things that I want to do, but I just don't seem to have the same level of fascination, I guess. The world just seems a bit dull and repetitive. I've realized I get a lot more done if I'm more caffeinated. I wish that wasn't the case, because sometimes I'd caffeinate too much and my body wouldn't like process all of it at a steady pace, so I just end up randomly feeling awake during the night. At some point it got so bad that I had a panic attack. I thought I was having a seizure or I was gonna die or something. Right now I think I'm okay. I'm just sort of surviving, trying to figure out the meaning of life, I guess. I just hope everything makes sense at some point. I'm just doing whatever I feel like doing, and I don't know, I'm nearly 20 years old and I haven't really figured out what the fuck I'm gonna do for a living. I have ideas, but everything doesn't seem so realistic now. I hope I somehow make this video good. I imagine it will be good. I've got ideas of how, because I've been inspired by videos that I've seen, and it's made me want to make kind of documentary style videos. And also just, I think as long as I'm learning something and trying to implement something into what I'm doing, I stay motivated, I stay focused. Yeah, I think making this video has made me realize that I'm not going mad. I'm just a bit in my head sometimes. Well, all the time actually. I'm probably going to fall into like another deep depression like a month from now, but you know, it's part of the process. I've been trying to get this freaking Plotagon video done for ages. It's kind of ridiculous at this point. It's nearly done, but I can't seem to finalize it. I think part of me is just scared of not doing it correctly. Like, a lot of it is so good that I want it to be consistently good throughout the entire video, and that's why it's taken me so long to upload. And then I keep getting these other random sparks of inspiration, and then like 10 minutes later I feel like shit again. I don't want to do anything. I feel like I'm just not going to be able to do it well, or it's going to be too much for me to handle. I think most creative people that I look up to also suffer with depression and anxiety. So is that just what comes with artistry? And sometimes I'll look at that and think, oh wow, I am an artist because I am suffering with mental problems just like the rest of them. But if I constantly like glorify that in my mind, it's like I have to be depressed to be happy. You know, that's a weird catch-22. I'm just constantly self-monitoring, and it almost feels like I have two different versions of myself happening at once, and sometimes one version is louder than the other. Interestingly enough though, like right now I feel quite comfortable to talk outside here because I've gotten comfortable with the environment. I feel like I'm safe. So maybe that's what I need to do. I need to try to familiarize myself with the environment so I don't feel like something bad's going to happen somehow, like something's just not going to work out. And don't get me wrong, I do have moments of like joy, and like there are some of the best times in my life that have been quite recent. but for so short periods of time that it feels like majority of my life is just not great. And I keep comparing myself to people that I look up to. You know, it's weird because on a recent Instagram post, I mentioned how other people get inspired by me, and I'm always surprised by that. They're all suffering with like motivation problems, and they see my videos and that motivates them, but I am struggling with the exact same thing. So I imagine the people that I look up to have that exact same thing too. Everything that seems like a good step, I just procrastinate. I guess I'm scared that once I make the step, it's just not going to go according to plan, or you know, something's just not going to work out somehow. I wish I'd just do things more without thinking so much, but I think so much just because when I don't think enough, people yell at me for it. You know, I make stupid mistakes. Maybe it's to do with the people that I talk to, which is not a lot of people now, by the way. There's a lot of music videos that I really want to make. I've got an entire album of songs ready to be released, but I want it to be perfect, and maybe that's the problem. The first album I ever released, it wasn't perfect at all by any means, but I was passionate about it, and maybe I shouldn't be so perfect. I mostly just talk to Circuit, my partner that is. Anyone else just kind of brings me some level of anxiety or uncertainty, I suppose. When I made the Make It Work video with my sister, we were just bouncing ideas off each other. We didn't have any worries or any judgment or anything like that. Like, it was just fun to make that video. We filmed the entire thing in one day, and then the next day I edited everything one day. That video was literally 2 days of work, and the first day didn't even feel like work at all. We were just exploring ideas together, and I want to have that for my videos again. I think I'll be okay. God, I am so fucking cold right now.